Hello! We have been working really hard. We have been cloning it, haven't we?
Yes.
So what we've been trying to do is give you as many clones on Tonepedia as possible so you can go in and compare your hearts to your heart's desire. We've got original clon, this one here. We've got KTRs, we've got loads and loads and loads of different clones. And you can go in and swap them over and like see which one sounds closest to the original. Great, okay, you know that's what we can do. We've also been writing a blog about it where you can go and see like the history of the clon and what makes a clon different from other pedals. Clon, 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 clon.
Have you mentioned that this video is about clones?
We thought, you know, everyone likes a good shootout. We've got a lot of different clones here to what other people have. So let's do it. I'm gonna play guitar for once, so sorry about that. But I'm also gonna be blindfolded with The Mask of Doom.
Ooh.
This has been constructed over eons.
So I've plucked one clone which I just chose randomly. As you can see, we're not using the order which the pedals were in at the beginning, just to make sure that Lee doesn't know what pedal he is using. All right, so Lee, you can start playing by showing our viewers the clean tone.
Yeah, got the harmonic.
Yeah, ooh, wow. Okay, let's see how it sounds with our first clone. So what's your guess? How expensive is that?
I'd say that's maybe around £100 pedal, maybe cheaper. It's going to be easier to tell when we get further along, but I would rate that myself. I would rate that, compared to the Klon, I would rate that at about a 5.
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
All right. Okay, so
Compared to the Centaur, the Klon Centaur.
let's go to the next one. So here we are back with this beautiful pedal. Lee, let's get it going. Everything on 12.
Could you put it up to the higher gain, Sid?
Yes.
Okay, a bit more bass. I think a bit more bass. It's close. It is close, but I think there's something different in the mids there. Better than the last one. Give it a 6, and I would say it's about the same sort of price, around 100.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
This video would not be entertaining at all if you would. No.
Would it be entertainment at all?
I don't know. All right, let's go for the next one. We are back with clone number 3. Everything on 12. Here we go.
Could you turn the gain up?
Try the low gain thing first.
Okay.
Turn the tone up now.
Yep. Oh, it was nice when it was turned up. It's got really nice compression now.
It has much gain, doesn't it? Like for a clone?
Yeah, that's really different. I didn't like it when it was lower gains, but when it got into the higher gains, I really liked it a lot. The compression was really nice. I felt like I had a compressor on, which I normally do when I play, so it was really appealing to me. Let's say this is around 130, because I can't keep saying they're all 100 quid. Yeah, so maybe let's say this is around 150, yeah.
150, and how much out of 10?
I'm going to rate it at a 6 because half of it didn't sound so great.
Okay. All right, let's go for the next one. Here we go with the next one. Everything on 12. Let's go.
Is that the Tumnus?
I don't know.
I used to have a Tumnus and I really loved it. And it always had this sort of tone texture that kind of made me feel like I was chewing meat, which was, I don't know why. It just resonated with my teeth, I guess.
All right.
But
Maybe you
yeah,
should,
and
you
this
should
is
visit the doctor.
maybe that'd be the dentist. But yeah, this has got the same sort of thing going on. I reckon you could get away with selling that for about 150.
150. Okay.
It's a nice tone. It is different to a Klon, but it's a nice tone. I like that.
All right. How much out of 10?
I'll give that an 8.
8.
8, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go for the next one. All right, here we are back with the next one.
Yeah, you could sell that for 200 quid. That's wonderful. I wonder if that's one of the cheap ones.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about Klons, man. But okay, how much out of 10?
Yeah, that's a 9 out of 10. I really like that.
Wow. Okay.
If that's one of the cheap ones, I'm putting that on my board. That's
Right.
nice.
Let's go on. Here we go again.
Again, already it's a bit boxy. Is everything on 12?
Yes, but let me increase the treble a bit and then go for low gain.
Pretty basic.
Let's go for some high gain.
That's more like a rat.
We just have one Klon here, so it's very likely that this is not a Klon.
Yeah, but I mean, no, we've got 2 Klons, one Centaur, one KTR.
you're right.
But we, yeah, that doesn't sound like a Klon to me. That's like a very low, bassy, cleanish tone, and then just shit tons of gain. I mean, and then just lots and lots of gain. It's
We do have a different vision of what lots and lots of gain means, but yeah, I kind of get what you
in the context of
trying to
Klons.
say, yeah.
But if you wanted to stack that into a high gain amp, it would be quite delicious.
Possibly. So, how much would you pay for that?
If I was in the market for a Klon, I don't know, 60 quid.
60 quid. How much out of 10?
4 in terms of Klons.
Okay. Interesting.
It didn't excite me too much because we're looking for that Klon tone, I suppose.
Okay.
But I do love rats, and it did sound a bit rattish. But that's not what we're here for.
This sounds like a rat. All right, let's go. Next one. Here we go.
Was everything on 12?
Yeah, but I increased the volume towards the end. Let's go for some.
It doesn't seem to have as much volume on tap, and it seems to be much gainier, and the mid range seems to be in a different place as well. It's a nice sounding pedal, and I can hear the guitar through it, but it's not. For me, that's not where a Klon should be. It's nice though. Maybe we would pay about 80 quid for that, something like that, and I'd be fairly happy with that. But I would only really give it about a 6 out of 10 in terms of like coming close to the Klon.
Sounds more like a very dynamic boost, doesn't it?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it does.
Right.
Which is
Let's
what people-
go for the next one. Here we go for the next one.
That's got the chime. This is a Klon.
Let's go for full gain.
I want to own this. It's really nice, and I bet it costs like £5,000. Yeah, no, that's lovely. I like that.
So, how much would you pay for this?
How much I would pay?
How much do you think that, someone would pay?
200 quid.
200 quid. Okay.
Could you hear the chime?
I don't want to comment this because if I do, now I'll give you a hint unconsciously. So 200 quid. All right. And what do you like? Out of 10, how much would you give?
Oh, that's 10. That's
10 out of 10.
That's brilliant. That's
Wow.
brilliant. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go for the next one. Next one, here we go. Let's go for some low gain.
Yeah, that was very, very heavy. Turn the gain up?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm going to say this is probably about 120 quid, and it's probably well, it's definitely about a 7 because it's nice, and it's got everything in there that I kind of want, but it's not. Yeah, it's not what we're looking for. It's not that 10 out of 10, definitely.
All right. Okay, let's go for the next one. Low gain. That's all you get. So, what do you think?
Again, it's kind of in that like tumness sort of area. It's got that chewy taste to it, that sort of meaty sound. That one's probably around 150 quid ish, and I would give it a 7. It's not as nice as the other one I thought was a tumness.
Right. Okay, let's go for the next one. All right. 4 left. Here we go.
It doesn't. It's got some chime to it, but it's not quite that rounded bell-like chime. Oh, you know, cliches, all you like, but it's not that sort of rounded bell-like chime that I was getting from the one that I really liked, that I thought was a Klon. More gain on tap, and the bass frequency sits in a very different area. It's kind of like closer to lower mids, but all in all, it's very nice. I would probably give that an 8 out of 10 for being the pedal that it is, but as we're looking for Klons, I'm going to move it down to 7 out of 10, and I reckon people will pay at least 200 quid for that.
All right.
It's nice, that.
Let's go for the next one. Let's go for the next one.
Okay.
What do you think?
I wonder if this is the KTR because it's close. It's got the chimes and stuff, but it's not quite there. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. So it's about 200 quid pedal, but it's very good, very nice.
I agree. Sounds very good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for the next one. Next one, everything on 12. Let's go.
That's one of the cheap ones. It's a bit messy. There's not very much note separation and clarification. You know, it's yeah, I don't know that. 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. Oh
50
my
quid.
god.
30 quid.
30 quid. Okay, 2 out of 10. Last one.
Last one. Have you saved the Klon till last?
Low gain. That's all you get. What is this like?
10 out of 10, 100 quid. Sorry, 200 quid.
10 out of 100 quid, 200 quid. All right.
Yeah.
What?
Can I take my mask off now?
Not yet. Not yet. Now you can.
Right.
So, I must admit that I'm not someone who knows about klons. I know that they're pretty expensive and that a lot of YouTubers do clickbaity videos about them. But that's it. That's my expertise here. Oh, it was hot.
It was really hot. It's 30 degrees. And
So, how much is an original klon?
about 5 grand.
Did you think that any of these pedals was worth 5 grand?
Not in a million years. No.
Not a million years.
No,
So,
no pedal is worth 5 grand.
I don't remember anything, but what I know is that I think the Nux is very cheap pedal, right?
Yeah.
And this was the only pedal where when I plugged it, you were like, oh, this sounds like a Klon.
Really?
Yes.
The Nux?
And I think you gave it a 200 quid or something.
Really?
Yes. And for the original Klons, I think you gave both of them 7 out of 10.
Oh.
This proves how good a cheap pedal can sell.
Was I right on the tumnus?
No, you weren't.
What was it?
The tumnus was something towards the end. I don't remember. I think it was the 2 pedals before the end or something.
Oh, I'm really interested to see this back.
Yeah, you will. So, what do you think, guys? Were you as surprised as Lee was right now? Or do you agree that also some of the cheaper ones can sound very good? Let us know down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, to share the video, and hope to see you next time.
Check that Nux is going on my board. 100%. That was wicked.
Yeah, it was, certainly. All right, see you next time. Bye.